everyone. We want to thank you for coming to our online opportunity event tonight. My name is Shannon McCover. It's straight up 8 o'clock, so we're going to give everybody just a few minutes to hop on the call. We're going to get started here just shortly. So we're going to do some introductions first. Again, my name is Shannon McCover. I'm an Emerald Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. I joined Plexus in June of 2013, so I've been with Plexus just a little over 3 years. I joined just because I wanted to get my products cheaper. I wanted to get the best discount possible, and probably like every other person I know, I want to get a good deal, and joining Plexus as a wholesale customer was the best and cheapest way to get my products for the price that I wanted. So that's what I decided to do. And then 6 months later, I decided I would start working the business because I was like, why am I keeping this to myself? This is an amazing business. We have amazing products, and I need to be sharing it with everyone. So that's what I started doing. I've lost some weight, and I've gained a lot of friends throughout these last 3 years and grown a pretty great business. So, and I want to introduce you to my two cohorts tonight. They're going to be talking with us tonight about Plexus as well. They are Sarah Bowen-Lewis. She is a senior Ruby, and also we have Dawn Zomerman, who is also a senior Ruby with Plexus. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Sarah, and I'm going to let her give just a little bit of information about her and her journey with Plexus.
Hi, everybody. Again, my name is Sarah Bowen-Lewis, and I joined Plexus back in September of 2013 when Shannon, who was just speaking, introduced Plexus to me. It has completely changed my life. I never thought that all natural supplements, most natural supplements, could actually help feel the way that I finally do, probably better than I ever did in my 20s. And being a single mom, I was looking originally to supplement my income after, of course, I joined to get my products at the cheapest price based on my type of budget in my household. And since then, I've become a senior Ruby ambassador, and I am now working Plexus full-time from home. It's been an incredible blessing. So I'm looking forward to tonight's call, and I'm going to turn this over to one of my best friends, Dawn Zomerman.
Hey everybody, I'm Dawn Zomerman. As you can see, I don't have as beautiful of a background as the others. My basement where my college daughter lives, and this is all her her stuff here. Like the girl said, I am a senior Ruby ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. I joined in September of 2014. I joined a customer actually at that time. In a month, I knew that I wanted to be on this Plexus stuff for the rest of my life. So I switched to wholesale, not technically intending to, but started sharing just about my journey and how Plexus was helping me, and it kind of took off from there, and I've been sharing since. And yeah, I'll share a little more of my story as the night goes on as we talk about the different products and things. So excited to have everybody here. I can't really see who's on, but I'm excited if you're here and thankful that you're here. And now we'll turn it back over to Shannon.
That's awesome. What I love about this, Dawn, is that this is proof you're sitting in your basement in your college daughter's room. This is proof that you can work your business from anywhere. That's what I love about it. And anyway, that's the great thing about it is that, you know, I'm here, Sarah's there in Kentucky, I'm in Oklahoma, and you are in Iowa, and we're able to do this from our homes, take care of our kids, and that's what's awesome about it. Before we go any further, I just want to read the Plexus disclaimer, just so everybody's aware. Plexus makes no guarantees or projections of income. As such, representations may be misleading. Your success, as we all know, depends on your effort, commitment, skill, and leadership abilities, and how effectively you exercise those qualities. I think all three of us can attest that when we started this, we probably thought we weren't capable of, or we didn't have the abilities to run a business or to even teach people how to run a business. But I think after being with this 3 years, I'm pretty sure I have a little bit of a handle on how to run a business and to help coach people to own their own business. At least I hope I do. I think that we're doing pretty good. You guys are excellent representations of that. First of all, what we're going to talk about tonight is our new product, Edge, and it is phenomenal. I love it. It was just debuted at our convention last month in June, mid-month. They debuted it, and let me tell you, I am always, this is just my personality, I'm always skeptical of new products. And I don't know why, because Plexus always comes out with phenomenal products. But just being the person that I am skeptical of it. And so I was like, you know what? And I think a lot of it is like, I want to see how it's going to feel to me. I want to make my own opinion of it. I want to have an unbiased opinion. I don't want to go by what everybody else says. So what I'm going to give you tonight is what my take on the product was and how much I love it. Like I said, Edge is our new product. It is designed to give you sustained energy. It's designed to help you with concentration, with focus, with your mood. And it's all of that without the sugar, without the sodium. It's gluten-free. It's 100% vegan, vegetarian. And there's no preservatives, artificial colors, or flavors. And let me tell you, that's what I like. I never thought 3 years ago that I would be the type of person that's checking labels. As a matter of fact, I used to laugh at people who checked labels, and I used to laugh at people who took supplements. Because I was like, oh, people who take supplements, why don't they just do it the all-natural way? Well, because some people are deficient in certain nutrients within their body. So everybody's bodies are different. We're all metabolically different. So what your body needs is going to be different from what my body needs. So everybody needs some type of supplements in their body. I truly believe that to live a healthy, whole life of wellness, I really think that there are things you need to do to supplement yourself and supplement your diet. So what I was talking about, Edge, it is great for your focus, great for energy, sustained energy throughout the day. And I'm going to give you just a little bit of a testimony from myself, from what I experienced. In case you didn't know, about 6 weeks ago, my husband was in a cycling accident, a road bike accident. He actually broke his femur. He had to have surgery to have it put back together. He dislocated his shoulder. He broke out 2 of his teeth and had to have 6 stitches put in his lip. They basically had to put his lip all back together again. Now, as you can imagine, he was in the hospital for 5 days. It was at that time, it was very scary. I wasn't sure if he would ever walk again. You know, would he be able to live a normal life again, a normal lifestyle? Would he be able to get on a bike again? So as you can imagine, all of these things kind of built up inside of me, and so I started feeling very down, very unsure of what was coming. I had really kind of lost focus and lost concentration when it came to my business. Luckily, I have a fabulous team who stepped in there and picked things up because they knew at that time I was dealing with my family, and that is a priority, and we really stand behind that in Plexus and our teams, that our families are a priority even before our business, that our families come first, and that's huge. And so we have a team of people that step up and support us in our business even when we can't step in and do that. So I was feeling a little down and a little worried about how things were going to happen and taking care about him. He would have a hard day, and so I would have a hard day because I want to fix those things. And that's just natural. As a person, you want to fix those things for your loved ones. When they hurt, you hurt. Anyways, Plexus came out with this new product, and I ordered mine, and so I took it the first day. The first day, honestly, I didn't feel a whole lot. Everybody's different, so if you take it, you may feel it right away because you're metabolically different than I am. And then I took it the second day, and the second day is when it really kicked in for me. I didn't feel that jolt of energy. I wasn't jittery. But what I did notice is that my focus had come back. I had basically, a lot of mental clarity came back. And so I felt like I could do things again. I felt like I had the energy to get up, take care of my kids, take care of my business. And I'm sure that Sarah and Dawn can even tell you that there was a difference from the time that I started taking Edge. There was an immediate turnaround as far as the business goes because I had not been real involved in June because of the accident. But immediately when I started taking it, I was back on it, and I was like, okay, we've got to do this, we've got to do that. But it was like, you know, a lot of times you have things running around in your head, and you can't ever get them all lined up at the same time. I felt like in my head I had created an Excel spreadsheet and everything was going down the line and I was getting it completed. And let me tell you, that was the most freeing thing for me, was to be able to get that all lined out and in one place. That alone made me feel so much better. So I am a firm believer in edge. So if you experience any of those things that I was experiencing, let me tell you, edge is what you need to try. It is fantastic. It's priced wonderfully. So get with the person who invited you tonight if you are interested in edge at all and tell them, hey, I want that stuff that Shannon was talking about because I need that. I need some sustained energy. I need to get my focus back. I need to get my concentration back. And I need something to enhance my mood. That is what you need to get. So get with the person that invited you and tell them, hey, hook me up, sister, because I need some Plexus Edge. All right, that is just a little bit I wanted to share with you about Plexus Edge. In my experience, I highly encourage you to at the very least try it. We do have a 60-day money-back guarantee. So if you get it and you don't try it, but I really don't think you will not like it, you will love it, you can return it and get a full refund, no penalties, no fees. All right, now we're going to move on to Sarah. And I'm sorry, not Sarah, Dawn. And she is going to talk to us about the second brand new product that was debuted at convention. All right, here you go, Dawn. Thank you.
That was awesome, Shannon. I have to say before I go on to the second new product that I also am a firm believer in Edge. I love that product. And I actually drink caffeine, and I love Edge. It doesn't give me crashes. Okay, on. We're going to talk a little bit about Black. Black was a product that Plexus had already had in their line of products, and they reformulated it and reintroduced it at convention last month. So I'm going to have to read a little bit about this one because I'm not that familiar with the ingredients in Black. So Black contains natural ingredients that are clinically tested to work immediately to block the absorption of up to 48% of carbs and sugars from your meal. And here's the key. They do it without blocking the artificial ingredients, which is pretty amazing if you think about it. Black is clinically tested or has clinically tested ingredients. Those clinically tested ingredients include an exclusive brown seaweed blend that targets 2 digestive enzymes to block the digestion of excess carbs and sugars. And also white kidney bean extract, which does the same thing. Those two work together like a team, and they block those extra carbs and sugars. They block the enzymes that convert those carbs and sugars into glucose. Extra converts into fat, extra fat converts into extra weight. So that's how Black works. It also contains a new ingredient called Chromax, which is a chromium, and that also helps with improving glucose metabolism. So the 3 ingredients work together wonderfully that way. I need to give a little Black testimony. However, Black, I have just started using the new formula. I have to admit I was a little gun shy. I was not able to take the old formula Black because I would end up feeling bloated and wasn't able to take it for more than a couple days in a row. However, with this new formula, I don't have that. I take 2 Black with lunch. Right before lunch, it works immediately, so you can take it with your bigger meal. And then I take 2 before supper. And I've done that for about a week now, and I have to say I am in love with the new Black. I love this product. It has balanced or kept my blood sugar stable, maintained them, and it also has helped me normalize my food choices. And I can't say enough about this product. It's a great, great new product. New reformulated product, and I'm thrilled that they redid this one. We were all wondering. We knew they were going to reformulate one of the products, and did you see my cat walking past there? And we didn't. I guess I never thought of Black as being the one they would reformulate, but I certainly am glad that they did that. So that's a little bit about, like I said, it's brand new. I haven't been taking it very long, so maybe I'll have a better testimony sometime. But right now, that's what I can tell you about the new Black.
I love it. You know, a lot of we're hearing a lot of great things about the block. A lot of people are saying the exact same thing that you said, you know, that they're having a completely different experience on the new reformulated block. Hence why Plexus reformulated the block, because Plexus is all about making sure that our products are absolutely the best on the market. They found that our product wasn't the best, and so they went in, they reformulated, added a little chromium to it, and like Dawn said, they kind of lowered the kidney bean in it, and now it is phenomenal. I actually love it myself, and I'm like Dawn, I'm taking 2 before lunch and 2 before dinner, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the experience. I'm loving the feeling that I get from taking it. So right on. There's another product that you just need to have. All right, now I'm going to talk just a few minutes about the opportunity with Plexus. We've already told you that Sarah, Dawn, and myself, we all joined. I joined 3 years ago. When I joined, the price was $34.95, and I thought to myself, well, it's $34.95. What do I have to lose? That's basically going out to dinner with my family. I probably waste more money than that at Target, just walking around Target and buying things I don't need. It's $34.95. And when you think about that, you can buy your own business and get started in your own business that you're in charge of for $34.95. But here's the exciting thing right now is that Plexus is running a special, a 4th of July special. I know it's already past 4th of July, but this special actually goes until the 7th of July at 11 p.m. Eastern, I believe. And that is that you can join for $19.95. So you can get your own business for less than 20 bucks. Again, you waste more money than that at Target on stuff you don't even need. But this is something that you can buy for yourself. You can actually start a business, and even if you don't want to start a business, you can join and get your product at wholesale prices, which means you're going to get your products for the same price that I get my products for. And if you're going to join, why not join and get your products for the cheapest that you absolutely can? That's what you should do. But anyways, Plexus also, in doing that, I want you to know that Plexus actually pays us in 11 different ways. Now, I know I'm not going to go through all 11 ways because that's a lot of ways to get paid, let me tell you. But so if you are interested in that, you can get with the person that asked you to be on this call, and they can explain that to you. And they will even do a 3-way call with you, with myself, with Dawn, with Sarah, and we can even explain it to you further if you would like. We are happy to do that with anybody that's on this call. We will do a personal one-on-one call with you. So if you have questions about Plexus, about the comp plan, we would be more than happy to go over that with you and discuss it with you. So keep that in mind. We do get paid once a month. We get, I'm sorry, not once a month. We actually get paid a lot of times a month. But again, we won't go into that with you. But the main commission part, we do get paid that once a month. That's just on commissions. We also get paid on business building bonuses. That's another way we get paid. So there's a lot of ways that we get paid, and everybody is capable of doing this. Let me just tell you that again. I don't care if you're a housewife. I don't care if you clean toilets for a living. I don't care if you work at McDonald's for a living. I don't care if you're a vice president of a bank. I don't care if you own your own salon. Every single person out there can do this business. If you have Wi-Fi and if you have $20, you can run this business just like I run this business, the exact same way. So anybody who joins our team, we will give you the exact same training that I've had, that Sarah's had, that Dawn's had. We're going to train you to do the business and excel at the business just like we do. All you have to give is effort and a little bit of drive and a little bit of passion to help people. We are all about helping people, and that's what Plexus is about. We want you to live healthy, we want you to love life, and we want you to be Plexus. That's all you have to do, and we will help you get there and coach you on your own business. So if you're interested in the business, please get with the person that asked you to be on the call, and we would love to get with you and discuss it further, give you all the information that you need. This would not be a mistake. This is 20 bucks, buying your own business and setting you up for financial freedom in your life if you want to work for it, and you totally can have it. All right, now we're going to move on to Sarah, my partner in crime. She is going to talk to us a little bit about the triplex combo. It's actually our biggest seller, and a lot of people use the triplex, and I myself use the triplex in addition to the block and the edge. So, Sarah, why don't you go ahead and tell us about that?
All right. This is our triplex system. I don't know if you can see it, if the light's the right way, but it's composed of 3 products, and this is absolutely my favorite combo and probably my go-to for talking to just about anyone about what Plexus products to start with in the very beginning, because Plexus is the goal is gut health. So I'm going to tell you first a little bit about the Slim, and I have notes, so apologize if I keep looking down. So Slim is about regulating blood sugar. This is so key to our overall health. It is that spiking up and down of blood glucose, you know, the daily thing when you're feeling that afternoon crash about 3 o'clock when your glucose is going, and you're feeling like you need to drink a soda or something to get that energy back. So when you're not having that spiking up and down of your glucose that leads to cellular inflammation, that is the culprit behind most of the things that are leading up to feeling sick or feeling those crashes during the day. So regulating those blood sugars is so crucial. And the main ingredient in the Slim is chromium. I also love the Garcinia cambogia, and I hope I pronounced that right. It takes away the sugar cravings, it helps burn fat, and stabilize our moods. And I can tell you that is our little pink drink. Of course, this is water right now, but the pink drink is what you see all of us holding up in all of our pictures. It's delicious. It tastes like a cherry Tootsie Pop, a real light pink taste. And I hope that most of you on this call have at least tasted a sample of the pink drink, because it is not only doing good for your body, but it is delicious as well. The second thing I want to talk about is probably my favorite product in the Plexus line, because it has completely transformed my life, and that is our ProBio 5. And many of you probably have even tried probiotics. You may be taking probiotics right now that you've bought over the counter or from a holistic store that's been compounded. But why I love the ProBio 5, I'm all about gut health. 80% of our health actually originates in our gut. The gut is our second brain. So how our gut is functioning affects everything in our bodies. We have to take really good care of it. And by taking care of our gut, we want to repopulate all of the good bacteria that is in it. Our guts naturally have good bacteria and bad bacteria in it. And because of the standard American diet, the amount of over-the-counter medicines, antibiotics, the chemicals in our foods, anything that you can think of that's in our environment, that, you know, even if we're cleaning our counter with Windex with a bare hand, you are going to be absorbing some sort of toxins into your body that your body has to then get rid of. So what our ProBio 5 is, it repopulates the gut with good, strong bacteria. The overabundance of bad bacteria that has taken over has to be killed off. So if there's not enough good bacteria to counterbalance that bad bacteria, that's when we start feeling sick. That's when we start having inflammatory issues in our bodies that constitute so many things in the American lifestyle right now. It just makes me sad, and that's one of my passions, is to help people with their gut health. It leaves you with a weaker immune system. So everybody that struggles with inflammation should really take a good look at their gut. The ProBio 5 goes in, it repopulates the good bacteria, and if there's an overabundance of yeast growth, and it kills that overabundance of yeast off. The yeast is very, very sneaky. This is something that's very unique to our Plexus ProBio 5. So when the yeast in your body, it has a hard shell around it, like a protective shield, because it doesn't really want to be killed off. Of course, I'm talking about like it's like some live little organism, but it is. The ProBio 5 has an enzyme. It's called chitosanase, and it took me a long time to figure out how to pronounce that little word, chitosanase. But it is an enzyme that breaks down that protective barrier and kills off that yeast overgrowth and helps eliminate it from the body. So that's my favorite product in the line, honestly. But then you're thinking, how does that killed yeast get out of your body? Well, then comes along, ta-da, the BioCleanse. One of my other favorites, and Dawn has a really fabulous story about how BioCleanse has really affected her life, and she'll explain that here in a minute. So what do we need to do last after we have killed off all that overgrowth of yeast in our guts? We need to detox and clean out the body. And I know some of you are probably thinking, oh my gosh, detox or cleanse. That's not a good sign in my life. I've tried that before. It doesn't work for me. This is not the word, ignore the cleanse part. Let's just call it bio-C. And because it's not really the typical cleanse that everybody is used to, where you are literally in the bathroom all day and it's just not a nice feeling. The BioCleanse works by detoxing the liver, the kidneys, and the colon, and it helps sweep the bad yeast out of the body. It has a great amount of magnesium in it, and about 50% of Americans are actually deficient in magnesium. So this repopulates the magnesium in it. The way that it is combined in the BioCleanse, it has not only, you probably can't even tell that, but it has not only the magnesium, but it also has bioflavonoids, and I can't even read it, some sodium bicarbonate, and some vitamin C. And with that combination, it really helps oxygenate your cells. It alkalines your body, and as you know, most disease does not like an alkaline body. So magnesium is fabulous for that. Magnesium, lastly, is called the relaxation drug, and we all need it in our diet. If you do your research, you'll find that nearly all types of poor health or disease stems from blood sugar instability, poor gut health, or inflammation. And Triplex addresses all areas of that. It's absolutely life-changing for many, and especially for me. It's been more than I can ever even tell you. It is important that it's it's important that it's supposed to be used consistently and by drinking lots of water and always following up with your ambassador to help guide you through if you're having any type of side effects that can come from killing off that bad bacteria too quickly, and that's what you have us for, and that's what we train our new ambassadors also, to make sure that they can coach their clients through starting the Triplex. And I tell you what, it's the most magnificent combo. It's completely changed my life, and it's the reason I'm here today. And thanks so much. Back to, let's see, I'm going to send it back to Shannon, but she's going to introduce Dawn.
All right, we're going to kick it over to Dawn, and she's going to give us a brief testimony about her experience with the Triplex.
Yep, I will go into that, and I have to say this is a little weird for me. My internet connection isn't great, so I have a slight delay. So Sarah, your words didn't match your picture, so I was a little discombobulated following that. But anyway, quickly, a little bit about the Triplex for me, what it's done. I will say before I started this, which was the Triplex, before I started it all, I had inflammation throughout various parts of my body. I also had very low energy and poor sleep. I had discomfort in my knee, hip, and stomach. I had very poor intestinal balance. I didn't realize that before I started the Triplex, but I did. I had a very poor absorption of nutrients. Sarah alluded to what magnesium can do in your body and why the BioCleanse has been one of my favorite products. I did not realize, but I was obviously very magnesium deficient before I started Triplex. I will just send you to Google. Look at what magnesium deficiency in your body can do. Out of this magnesium deficiency, there's about 15. I had 12. So if you pick apart what magnesium, what you need magnesium for in your body, I desperately needed that. But in order to be able to that magnesium, I had to get my gut health in order and my inflammation under control and my blood sugar balanced. And within 4 weeks of starting the Triplex, began to notice a little bit of improvement. I can't say a whole ton yet at 4 weeks, but I noticed I was having a little more energy and sleeping a little better. Within 4 months of taking Triplex, I noticed sickly cruising along and felt amazing, and all 12 of those symptoms were gone, as well as the inflammation that I was dealing with and the discomfort. So Triplex
Wow.
has been amazing in my life. I can't ever be without it. I just can't. I don't back to where I was before I started Plexus. So that's my Triplex testimony.
I love it. That is amazing. You know, I love how we can have these products and that it affects everybody differently, and because we're all metabolically different. You know, you guys gave such great descriptions on all of that. Now I'm going to explain it for people like me who need it broke down like the basics, because that's the only way I understand it. So
you got to switch the screen back to you.
Oh, yeah, so we can see you.
okay, now is it back to me? Okay, sorry. So I just wanted to explain, you know, because I always need things broken down the way I can in a way that I can understand it, and so this is how I explain it. I know everybody brushes their teeth, at least I hope everyone brushes their teeth. That ProBio 5 and the BioCleanse is a lot like brushing your teeth and then using mouthwash. We brush our teeth to get the big junk out of our teeth, to get rid of that plaque, clean it all off. And then we use mouthwash to go in and cleanse out our mouth, cleanse out the gums, make them fresh, make them oxygenated. And that's basically what ProBio 5 and BioCleanse does for your gut. ProBio goes in and actually sloughs off all the junk that's inside your gut that's been building up for the last 30, 40 years. And then once that sloughs off, the BioCleanse actually goes in and just rinses that out, cleans it out, and actually oxygenates the inside of your gut. That's the only way. When somebody explained it to me that way, I was like, oh, now I get it. But that was just like the easiest way for me to explain it to people, because sometimes they don't really get it when you're explaining like ingredients and it does this and it does that. But when you tell me, hey, it's like toothpaste and mouthwash, I got it. But I mean, that was just, again, anybody can work this business. If I can do it, you can do it. But so anyways, we hope that everybody has gotten something out of this call tonight. I have had a great time, and I'm sure Sarah and Dawn have enjoyed themselves as well. Again, I want to remind everybody that Plexus does have a special right now. You can join for $19.99. You can get with the person who asked you to come on this call. They can help you get to do that. And then you can also get with that person to purchase the Edge, purchase the Block, or purchase the Triplex combo. And if not, if you want to become a wholesale customer, we would love to have you as part of our team. We love everybody. We will help you, we will coach you, and guide you on how to start your own business and find success through Plexus. Because after all, what if this could change everything? So really think about that tonight. We get off this call. What if this could change everything? Again, we are excited that you came and spent your evening with us. If you do have questions, please get with the person that invited you to the call, and we will help you with as much as we can. Again, you guys have a great night, and on behalf of Don Zilberman and Sarah Bowen Lewis, thank you for being on our call this evening. Good night.
Good night.